tonight we are going to be announcing a winner for season 5. And before we do that, let's go ahead and step on the scale and get our weigh-ins done. Okay, right here I have these standings, and I know who the winner is. I know who second place is. I know who third place is. I know who fourth place is. So in 13th place, we're actually going to get to that in a little bit. We're not going to do it right now. Oh, wait, who needs to know the standings right now? Nobody needs to know that yet. So we're going to get back to that. All right. So we are just finishing up our first 12 weeks together. Congratulations. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause.
We did it.
Legitimately, listen, it's one thing to think about doing something. It's another thing to start something, but you guys actually followed through on something you started and you finished it, and every single one of you got results. And wait till I read off how much weight each of you lost, how much you lost total as a group. It is in freaking insane, like insane, crazy, out of this world. Actually, let me just go ahead and say the total numbers. In total as a group, you guys lost 414 pounds in 12 weeks. The 13 of you lost 414 pounds in 12 weeks. Every single one of you, your butt is smaller. You have more, you've gained muscle. You have, but more importantly, even bigger than the outside appearance transformation that every single one of you has had is the changes that have taken place on the inside. Because our outside is a reflection of what happens on the inside. That is the truth. And that is the case in everything. Our marriage is a reflection of what happened, how we think about our spouse in here. Our finances are a reflection of how we think about money in here. And so our bodies, our actions, how much stuff we're shoving in our pie hole are a reflection of how we think. The biggest difference of those who are succeeding and those who aren't, the biggest difference between them is how they think. And so you've all heard the saying, how a man thinks, so he will be. How a woman thinks, so she will be. And so how we think is the biggest difference between you take somebody who is morbidly obese and somebody who is healthy. The morbidly obese person thinks like a morbidly obese person. The healthy person thinks like a healthy person. And so to start to see, you think differently. And when you think differently, you act differently. And so congratulations to all of you for not only starting, but finishing. So very proud of you. Is this the end? What's next? What's next? What's next? Because we have the second half of the program in the lifestyle phase. We have mentorship coming up for you. We have all the things. And so what's next?
Yeah, what is next? Is this the end? Well, first of all, the obvious answer to that question is no. This is not the end, not by a long shot. yeah, it's actually in many ways it's just the beginning. And I was even thinking that when I was working out today, I was like, today I was working out and it was starting to hurt again because it had become easier and I had to push myself again. And that's a very exciting place to get to, because you know you're just going to get better and better each time you do it. And so, yeah, I look forward to learning about what's next as well, to continue to be teachable, to continue to strive, and also to one thing I'm really excited about, and I've already kind of started doing with some friends, is like giving back and just like, this is what I've been doing and this has been working. And that is a very exciting prospect to me.
For me, it is a lifelong journey. Well, for all of us, really. The next steps are, I do want to finish. Well, the first thing I want to do is figure out what is goal, because I thought 125 was going to be the goal. And based on the mirror, it's like, I don't think that's the goal. So I guess it's going to be the percent body fat and stuff. And then the thing that's really got me thinking is maintenance. It scares me a little because I don't want to screw it up. I don't ever want to go back, you know?
So what is next on the health journey? This has been such an incredible learning process. I think just continuing to solidify these great habits that I've been developing, and like leaning in further and continuing to find those inspirations to keep going every day. And it's become an actual routine, which I know I've talked about before, that I didn't really have many healthful routines before that I could really stick to. But now Zach and I are just realizing it's become like second nature to us. And that is so amazing. So now it's like, okay, well, I completed these workout programs. Which workout program do I get to do next? I was kind of stressing out a little bit about which workout program I want to do next. But then I realized, like, why do I have to be stressed out about it? It should be more like, what do I get to do next? Like, that's super cool.
So what's next? Next for me is to drop the rest of these next 30 pounds. That's what it is. And trying to get to my goal. I never would have thought that I could have made it 31.4 pounds today. I think that's exciting. Without the use of drugs or medication. And like, I did that hard work. I made that sacrifice. And, you know, I think the challenge is to what you talked about last week about not being comfortable. Like not, I look in the mirror, my stomach's pretty flat. I mean, it's the flattest it's been in 5 years, right? So not being too comfortable with how I look today and saying, damn, I look good, but knowing that it's only going to get better from here. And then trying to also continue to make these habits, these things that we've learned in this last 12 weeks into true habits. So where can I cut myself off on salads? Can I not indulge naturally? Because this is a lifestyle change. This is not a fad diet. This is how we're going to change our lives, and it's working great. So that's my goal for myself.
Like our lovely Pam says, I'm going to keep on keeping on. I love the results that I've had so far, and I feel great. And to know that it only gets better from here, it's freaking exciting.
Hello. So, is this the end, and what's next? Well, when it comes to me, I feel like I'm just beginning, right? So, we started in the first 12 weeks, and I've gone through so many different challenges and so many, so many things that I'm still learning about myself, when I started this journey initially. But honestly, I feel like I'm just beginning. So the best is yet to come. So honestly, I just plan to continue on. I do see that new habits are being formed. And it's a great feeling. So anyway, I would just say the same, keep on keeping on and onward and upward.
What's next for me? I'm really curious to what size is my healthy body? Because I know I'm not there yet. And I'm wondering, I'm curious. And I'm going to stay curious until I get there. So I'm settling in to the new habits. And I want to fine tune the working out to see, because I am getting stronger. I love that. So I want to see, I mean, how strong can I get? How much muscle mass can I actually put back on? And, you know, what's my body going to look like 12 weeks from now?
I read a quote today that actually really resonated with me, and it said, suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret. And I feel like these past 12 weeks, I have been struggling with discipline and having regrets about some of the weeks that I've had. So my goal, this is definitely not the end, and my goal is to master self-discipline over these next coming 12 weeks. I want to continue staying on plan, rocking my weight loss, and just step up my fitness. I feel like I've been pushing myself a little bit more in that regard, and I like that. I just want to tone my body and build my muscles. And kind of like Pam said, I feel like I'm just now breaking through some emotional things that were holding me back, and I can only go up from here.
For me, this is not the end. This is just the beginning of the rest of my life. And so I am excited for the next 12 weeks. And for me, I love what Heather said about discipline. I think I have never stuck to a plan this long in my entire life without falling off for weeks at a time. I know we've had, stumbles here and there, but for me, what's next is to keep on keeping on, like our friend Pam says, and just to continue living and preparing for the rest of my life and getting ready to just live my best self. So
this has certainly been just a learning process for me to know what was possible, really, Carmen. Just pushing, enjoying. At first, the process wasn't really fun, and learning to really just getting back in that routine as when I was younger, of just working out and making myself a priority. Before, it was all about me. Now it's still not all about me, but I'm giving myself time to be a priority in my schedule, which I frankly just had completely neglected. And that is now a prized possession part of my day, a new habit that has been formed that I'm not going to stop, and still have a ways to go to really get exactly where I want to be, the right body fat, the right feel and look, and just letting my body continue to shift and things catch up with where I'm at, frankly. So just continuing the journey to remain healthy. I mean, this is, y'all have all said it, and Corey said it really well. It is just this path just to continue on and live a healthy, happy life.
So what is next for me? It is certainly not to stop. It is to continue this journey. And I'm amazed at how this process has changed so much for me. It's just been, it's really been life-changing. And Ken and I have been really talking lately about just how much this has impacted us, and we're just very thankful, and it's not stopping here. Mindset shifts are continuing to happen, and just seeing Ken say that, it's just such an answer to prayer, because this time last year we were so unhealthy, and I knew that it's just time to really get healthy and get strong. And just to see, literally when he came home from the hospital, he had no muscle, nothing. He could not even lift a bag of deer feed that he could lift before. And I knew right then, we had to do something different, because as you age, you have to make a decision of how you're going to age and how you're going to live your life. Is it going to be unhealthy where we see our parents, have died early? My mom died when she was 58 years old. I'm 52. So it's really making decisions for how you want to live the rest of your life.
I have 3 very easy words that I wear on my wrist every day. And it's timely that you had the call and you asked that question. My plan is to keep effing going. So this journey has been such a blessing to me and my family in that I've had to elevate my thinking. I've had to elevate my physical stature. I've had to exercise not only my mind, but my body. And there are so many things that I've seen, from a physical standpoint that I was completely unprepared for. The fact that I could make a decision in an evening that I'm going to run a 5K in the morning. Because I've now eliminated the boundaries of this is what you're used to. Now it's what you're capable of. And I don't set limits anymore, physical limits. And, sometimes I feel like I'm just punishing my body, but I get up again every day and I feel amazing. And I'm like, dude, that's not punishment. That's actually what you're designed to do. And so the physical challenge for me has been amazing. This group has been amazing to me to help me elevate my mental awareness of just lots of things in my life. Ken touched on something that I have never done in my life, which has made myself a priority. So now, before any of my clients, before anybody, when my feet hit the ground, that first hour and a half is my time to connect with myself and prepare for my day. And so that is definitely a mindset shift for me. So I've got big things I want to do. I want to keep, I'm now thinking like, I want to coach. Like I want to help other people realize that they can do things. So I've got another, third of my life that I want to invest and pour into other people. And like people have invested and poured into me.
What has been your biggest takeaway from the last 12 weeks?
Biggest takeaway that I can follow a plan and see the results if I keep following the plan, which is amazing. It's exciting.
Mine is really simple. I can do this. I can do hard things.
That's easy for me. It doesn't get dynamic until it becomes specific.
I think the most significant thing has been that the old and unhelpful patterns of thought have actually been rerouted. And I didn't know that was possible, but that has happened. They've been rerouted and refreshed.
My biggest takeaway is consistency is key, and I can be consistent.
Taking time to make your body stronger and eating healthy is not selfish.
Mine is staying consistent.
If I focus on moving my body every day, the results are you will get stronger. Just 30 minutes every day consistently, you get stronger. It's a blessing.
I would say mine is on the mindset shift of life and death is in the power of the tongue. That has really changed my mindset.
Mine is however you lose the weight is how you're going to have to maintain it. And we really do have to eat to live and eat to lose weight. And that is a completely new mind shift for me.
The process works.
It is really hard to pick just one thing. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, one thing. Actually, it's really kind of funny what Heather N was saying, Beyonce was saying when she was frozen, was that I'm so empowered. I'm really empowered to be able to do this consistently and just follow directions, follow a process, and learning to love and enjoy the process. So
I'm Zach, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 50 pounds.
I'm Catherine, and I have lost 17 pounds in 12 weeks, and I have crossed into a new weight range I never thought I could.
My name's Jerry, and over the last 12 weeks, I have lost 56.2 freaking pounds that I will never, ever see again. Woo, baby!
My name is Kia, and in the past 12 weeks, I have lost 31.4 pounds.
My name's Adesla, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 31.2 pounds.
My name is Myrna, and in the past 12 weeks, I've lost 27.2 pounds. Woohoo!
Hello, my name is Pam, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 13.2 pounds, and this is just the beginning.
My name is Corey, and I have gracefully released 18.4 pounds, and I'm not done yet.
Hello, my name is Heather, and in the past 12 weeks, I have lost 21.6 pounds.
My name is Afia, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 27.8 pounds.
Hello, my name is Heather, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 46.2 pounds.
Yes!
And because of your love, grace, and support, I've lost 59.2 pounds.
I am April, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 19 pounds.
So, we are going to go ahead and do our standings. Does anyone want to know the standings? Anyone want to know where we wound up, where we ended up? Before we do that, let's go ahead and recognize some new decades. In brand new decades this week, Kia is in the 160s. Kia is in the 160s. Heather N is in the 2 teens, which means Heather N, you are 19.5 pounds from Wonderland, babe. Less than 20 pounds from Wonderland. And Heather was our biggest loser this week at 8.6 pounds lost. Heather N, 8.6 pounds, 12 weeks in. Afia's face says it all. Zach is in the 180s. Zach is in the 180s. And Ken Brown is in the 160s. Like, whatever. You guys are crazy. Okay. In 13th place, down 13.2 pounds, 8.2%, Pam. Awesome job. In 12th place, down 21.6 pounds, 9.27%, Heather C. Heather C, good job, girl. In 11th place, down 17 pounds, 11.31%, Catherine. In 10th place, down 18.4 pounds, 12.53%, Corey. In 9th place, down 19 pounds, 12.54%, April. In 8th place, down 27.8 pounds, 12.75%, Afia.
Yeah, girl.
In 7th place, down 27.2 pounds, 14.45%, Myrna. In 6th place, down 31.2 pounds, 14.64%, Adesua. In 5th place, down 31.4 pounds, 15.74% Kia. That means in fourth place, down 46.2 pounds, 17.39%, Heather N. You locked down the fourth place spot, girl. Good job. In third place, down a total of 50 pounds, 20.9%, Zach. Awesome job. In second place, down a total of 56.4 pounds, 22.48%, Jerry. And in first place, down a total of 59.2 pounds, season 5's winner, a total of 26.01%, Ken. Good. Congratulations, Ken. Congratulations. Speech. No.
Sometimes there's not a lot to say, Carmen. It's just hard work and support and following the process. You know, you talk a lot about it, but it's believing the coach. And we all benefited from the fact that you have done this before, and you get someone that you want to, that has accomplished what you want. And April and I, and all these others on here, we found that person in you. So thank you for giving back to us.
And so proud of you. The way you led by example, the way you've not allowed yourself to give any excuses through traveling, through, you know, changing of business things, through all the things that could derail any of us. And for you to stay focused, stay true to the goal, and 59.2 pounds in 12 weeks is no small feat. Congratulations. And one of the greatest gifts is your kids watched all this. You know, a lot of kids get to have parents who talk about making changes, but your kids had the blessing to have parents who didn't just talk the talk, but walk the walk. And that is an invaluable gift that you and April both gave to them, for them to be able to watch their parents go through this, prioritize their health. And so congratulations. All right. So my last question that I have for you guys, tonight. Because whether you like it or not, you guys have become inspirations. And if you think about where you were 12 weeks ago, 14 weeks ago, when you first heard about this crazy program where it was my way or the highway, and there was no your way, there was no ducking out, there was no not checking in, there was like all these things, right? There's a part of everybody who wants to believe, who see results from past seasons and want to believe that maybe it could work for them. But they've failed so many times in the past. They've tried so many things that haven't worked out. And I just want a couple words from you. There are people, 70% of our country suffers from being overweight. 70% of our country suffers from having extra weight follow them around, and they don't want to, and it affects every area of our life. And you guys are actually in the trenches doing it right now. So I just want to know in a couple of words, what would you say to somebody who is on the fence, who has failed in the past, who's scared to believe again, who's scared to take a leap of faith, who is scared of, what if I get excited and it doesn't work? What would you say to somebody who has struggled with their weight and they don't know if your results could happen for them?
I would say if you're on the fence or you're questioning yourself about whether or not you can achieve the same results that I've achieved or that anybody on here has achieved, it's that people have gone before you, and I don't feel like I'm anyone special, but I did it. I know you can do it. If you want it, you can do it.
When I found out about this program, it appealed to me, but I was scared. And then I signed up. And then the day before I was supposed to start this, I was so afraid of failing that I almost quit before I started, which would have been a huge mistake. Being in this group has changed my life and changed the way I think about things, and has made my life better. Don't even think about it. Just sign up. It will change your life and you will be a new person. You won't even recognize yourself by the time you're done with it.
I would say that you are not alone, that you are worthy of it all. Give yourself an opportunity. Believe that a community is paramount. It's not just you, it's a community of people all moving in the same direction that are willing to offer their hand when you're down. It's a hand up, it's not a handout. Be ready to be challenged and know that ordinary people get extraordinary results by simply putting in the work. Don't be afraid. Allow yourself the opportunity to be the best version of yourself.
I can say with confidence, and I did not have a lot of confidence before, but I can say with confidence now that committing to this health journey has been absolutely transformational. It's not just the name of a show. It is literally a transformation. And I didn't feel capable of too many things before, but through doing this, I feel capable now, and it's an amazing feeling. And I feel capable of so much more than I ever thought I could do. So if you're feeling that way, if you don't feel like you have the power to make changes in your life, that's how I felt too. That's how I felt too. But now I know that I can make changes, and I know that I can do hard things. And doing this with all of these wonderful people that have become my friends has completely opened up my entire outlook on my future and what is possible in this one precious life of mine.
So what I can say is that I have learned that I can change my life, and I'm in full control of my life, and that you don't need medication, you don't need fad dieting, you don't need a quick trick, you don't need that. Like, all 13 of us that are sitting here right now did the hard work, and it wasn't even that hard, honestly. It was following a recipe that sets you up for success. And so if you ever doubt your ability, or you feel like you have to, you know, take a shot to do surgery, cut into your body, that's how much you have to do to get down 31 pounds. That's how much you're going to have to do to get down 60 pounds, 40 pounds, 55 pounds, or 122 pounds. Like, you've got this. And I can confidently say that this is a lifestyle. This is a true transformation. It's not about a shortcut. It's about making a personal change and changing your family's lives and everyone around you's lives. And that is my truth, and that this is possible. This is real. This is not made on YouTube TV. This is actually a true change, a true transformation.
There's nothing to figure out. The plan is already written. You are worth it to have a strong, right-sized body.
I would say, what do you have to lose at this point? Just do it, and you will see the results.
If I can go from being in bed flat, with a broken back, to exercising 30 minutes every day by following directions and locking arms with a community. The community is so big and so diverse that someone understands what you're going through, and the support that you get, no matter where you're starting. I mean, I had to take little itty bitty baby steps, and these people were all there to shore me up every step of the way. And you just have to follow the directions. There's nothing to figure out. I mean, it is all laid out for you. You follow the directions, your teammates support you, and it works. It just works.
As everyone knows, I love quotes, and I can think of another quote now that says, "What if I fail? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?" And what if you amaze yourself? What if you live the life you truly want to live? You can do hard things. I truly believe that now. You can change your life, and taking the first step, the fact that you're thinking about possibly signing up says that you are ready. You can do this. You owe it to yourself to do this.
The only thing stopping you is you. You have the rest of your life to live, and we are creating our forever bodies. You don't have to be afraid, right? It's just, it's you against you. So don't let your ego, your pride, or yourself stop you from being the best you.
I turned 52 during this program, and I have developed the skills to change the next 52 years of my life. If you know me and you're interested in this program, please join this group. I don't want to be 95 years old and not have any friends and relatives left because y'all died and I didn't yet. Please do it for yourself, but do it for me.
If you're watching this and sitting on the fence, do not let your past experiences define your future. This process works and you can do it. We are ordinary people. We are not paid actors and actresses to do this, whether you're young or old. No matter the color of your skin, no matter your background, it doesn't matter. The process works. Step in and believe in yourself.
So I was that person. I mean, I was that person watching all the people doing it and not thinking that could be me. Not thinking that I could finally kick the yo-yo habit and to really get a system that works for me where I know I'm going to get results and have the confidence in it. And so if that's you, you're tired of the yo-yo, just tired of going up and down and trying all the things, not having the support, not having the people behind you that are helping you, spurring you along and encouraging you on this road to really getting strong and healthy, then you have to be a part of this program. It's time to get off the yo-yo and get on to a real plan that works. And this is it.
And so thank you for being diligent, for being teachable, for taking the information and for using it to change your life, to inspire others. And I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you. And I am so proud of how far you've come. And I'm so excited to see how far you are going to continue to go in the future.